Before we get to the podcast today, we're here with my grandpa. Let's talk about NTC Shop coming up.
ATC Shop.
NTC Shop.
Oh, it's a classic. The man is ahead of his times. He's learning new technology. He keeps coming up with more and expanding his podcast. I'm enjoying it.
And yeah, we're going to get the brand going soon. Maybe a little shop.
Yeah, I think it's a possibility.
Get some products, sell it online.
Yeah, and, shirts.
Mugs, that's what we're going to start out with.
Shirts.
Wow, Mark, you're done already.
I would...
and maybe I can find someone who knows on the net. They can make sweaters and hoodies.
Wow, you're
Yeah,
really good.
I think that's a big possibility. But you got to have a little money to invest, and it becomes challenging.
Yep.
But you're building your brand now online. I think that's a lot of wisdom.
Yep.
So I'm going to say a little bit about sports. I thought Texas seemed a little rattled last night. I felt bad for them. I think because they were playing for their home crowd in Dallas. And Ohio State.
They're playing in Arlington. That's where the actual stadium is.
Yeah, but I'm saying Texas was in Texas. They were rattled. And I'm going to say Notre Dame, I'll give them a lot of credit. They could have said their season was over when Northern Illinois whooped them. And they kept playing. And I give them credit.
Yep.
So, pros, I'm going to say watch the Packers.
Yep.
They might surprise you. They might be playing like Mahomes, kind of decoying, looking like, oh, we won't play that good, and then we'll pull it off. So, what's your thoughts?
Some great takes. Although I think Mahomes, he might not even get to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, no, Mahomes is the GOAT. I love the guy. I think he's faking out a lot of players. So I would watch him. Watch Kelsey. I think Kelsey wants to go out on top.
Kelsey passed his prime, man.
Kelsey wants to go out on top, though. If he goes
He
out as
sucks now.
a champion, then he just said the rest of his life career. And I'm going to say Tampa Bay kind of surprises me. The Commanders surprise me. Philadelphia, I think their day's over. Buffalo, I think they had a shot at it. They blew it. So, Vikings. Part of me says I hope the Vikings get in just to see them lose another Super Bowl. That's my thoughts. Thank you.
I disagree on some of those takes, but I think you got most of good takes. So, yep. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's podcast. It should be a great podcast, everybody. I really enjoy it. And let's start off with the MLB. Pete Alonso, he wants his money, but the first base season seems like the value's gone down. And we'll see what he does. Looks like the Mets might sign him on a short-term deal. See what they do, but it looks like, yeah, they'll go on a short-term deal. Really unfortunate. First base should be one of the main positions in baseball, and now they just don't pay him anymore. We've seen the Brewers. They went for Rowdy Tellez, Daniel Vogelbach. And ever since they got rid of Prince Fielder, they've gone for like 10 first basemen. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, hope the first base position regains its value. Next up, we're going to talk about the NFL playoffs. Commanders, I think they're most likely upset. I have to say, Jay Nails looks good. They might have the whole package. Their O-line's got it going. They got Scary Terry. They got Zach Ertz. He may be past his prime, but he's still decent. Then in the halfback, they got Brian Robinson. Pretty good running back right there. And on defense, they got Bobby Wagner to anchor down that defense. So, I believe they also have Kendall Fuller, so that's pretty good. And yeah, they got the defense all right, too. Secondary and linebackers are covered. It's going to be the battle of the line against Tampa. Next up, college football playoff, my game prediction. I'm going to say my predictions for this game. I have Notre Dame. They're playing Ohio State. Ohio State's just playing at a different pace. I had to agree with my dad on that. They're just playing at a different pace. And they're doing a great job. So I have to give them credit. And I think they're going to whoop Notre Dame. Because Notre Dame lost to NIU. They're going to get whooped by Ohio State. Ohio State just plays on a different level. So I'm going to say they're going to get... for my final score prediction, 48-14 is my final score prediction. Man, Notre Dame's getting to for a good whooping. And then Connor Bedard off to a slow start, sophomore slump, 11 goals, 27 assists, not his best. So hopefully he can get out of it soon in the Blackhawks, but it might be too late for the Blackhawks already. So hopefully he can get it going before it's too late.
Listen, brother, this is going to be a great weekend in sports. And then I can't wait to see Notre Dame against Ohio State. I'm going to say Hail Mary, full of grace, and go with Notre Dame. Packers are going to whoop. They've been playing decoy. Kansas City is the dog. But it should be a great game, great weekend. Thanks, Jake, for putting us out on the internet.
All right, next up, we're going to talk about the Brewers, and I think they're my underdog team because Nets Cortez, they got him in a trade with Devin Williams. I think 2 years ago, man, he was one of the best pitchers in the league, and I think this is a steal for the Brewers. Hopefully they can get him back to, back to his prime, and that'd be great because I don't think it's over, man. He's still in his 20s, I believe, early 30s, if not in the 20s. So, yeah, he's still in his prime age, so I think he can still do it, have a great season, I think. After I think the Brewers they have Tyler Black, they've had him in the minor league system in 2022. How about you give him a shot? If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can get Spencer Torkelson from the Tigers. I know we've seen what he can do. He had like a 30 home run season in 2023. Not bad, We've seen what he can do. He had followed up with a terrible 2024 season, but we've seen what he can do if he gets hot. So I say give him a shot. See how he does in Milwaukee, where there's less pressure. In the shortstop position, you get Paul DeHaan. You could probably get a discount on him since he's older now. And I think that would work out great for the Brewers. And that would solve all their problems. And they could be a great team again in 2025.